Welcome back. The late Arthur Lyons was a Palm Springs City Council member, a crime fiction novelist, and a founder of one of Palm Springs' most honored traditions, the Arthur Lyons Film Noir Festival, which just celebrated its 24th year over the weekend. Steve Sumrall shows us more from this event in tonight's edition of Our Desert Past.
So you think you know trouble?
Let me tell you about trouble. The kind of trouble experienced by a working Joe who can't catch a break. The kind of trouble that begins with a tender kiss and ends with a smoking gun. The kind of trouble found in a genre called film noir, which any movie fan would tell you is cinema gold.
Better stay put.
The basic premise of noir, of all the things we hold dear, lust, larceny, greed, betrayal, and romance, it's all there. And as Arthur used to say, it's all in the story.
Alan K. Rohde is referring to his old friend Arthur Lyons, who started the annual Film Noir Festival in Palm Springs.
Arthur was a great mystery writer. Unfortunately, his books are out of print. Arthur used to have writing conferences here. He'd have people like Mickey Spillane, who I met through art. And he started this as the Palm Springs Film Noir Festival with Craig Prater and Barbara back in 2000.
Barbara was Arthur's wife.
I was dubbed the Gun Mall. Arthur calls me the Gun Mall. And he was a stand-up guy. So everybody had their nicknames. And every year it just got better and better.
During a recent interview, she reflected back on that period.
At the time, the only major festival in town was the International Film Festival. And that was produced and directed with Craig Prater. So Craig no longer was involved in 2000 with the International Film Festival. So he assisted us as a co-producer for our first year.
During that first year, the event took place at the Palm Springs Art Museum.
We forged ahead on a shoestring, and by the second year, the Supples, Rosine and Rick Supple, allowed us to have our festival at the Camelot Theater.
The Supples Camelot Theater, now known as the Palm Springs Cultural Center, has become the permanent home to this annual event. Also joining the film noir team, American film scholar Alan K. Rohde.
I got involved originally with this festival over 20 years ago when I became friends with Arthur. And I started coming here, and then I started helping Arthur with programming the films and bringing some of the celebrities down from Hollywood.
But unfortunately, if the Film Noir Festival was to continue, it would do so without its founder.
Tragically, Arthur passed away in 2008, so the Supple family that owned this facility when it used to be the Camelot Theater, they asked me to take over the production, programming, hosting, and that's what I've been doing, and this is now year 16.
The Palm Springs Film Noir Festival would be rebranded as the Arthur Lyons Film Noir Festival. Not only would fans be able to take in these precious moments captured on celluloid, they would gain first-hand knowledge of these productions by those who were there.
We're opening with Stanley Kubrick's classic heist film, The Killing, and I have Kubrick's right-hand man, the producer of the film 68 years ago, James B. Harris, is our special guest. So how many places can you go to have someone talk about how they worked with Stanley Kubrick making a movie 68 years ago?
I met one film noir fan who found a way to participate in the festival.
For the last couple of years, I have been bringing my original movie posters out to display for the films that Alan has programmed for, throughout the festival. And this is one of my original one sheets for The Killing. And this is just a terrific festival. And we always have a great time here.
Also, this event highlights the importance of film preservation.
You know, in the digital age, nobody's really watching film anymore. But the quality of those original 35s that have been restored so carefully, a lot of them by Los Angeles Film Archive, a lot of them by the National Film Archive, There's nothing like being able to watch those, and especially when you can watch it on a large screen, the kind of screen it was made for.
This is the legacy of Arthur Lyons, an annual 4-day celebration of the stuff that dreams are made of.
This is the film noir version of Same Time Next Year. Everyone hugs it out. They love to be here. And I've never shown the same film twice in 16 years. So I always show something new because film noir is the cinema gift that keeps on giving.
For Our Desert Past, Steve Sumrall, NBC Palm Springs, News First.